Welcome back to Terebelo Distillery. Today's topic, corn. Corn is something we all like, we all eat, and we all think is beautiful. You know those perfect kernels? Come out of the can. Let's dig in. Okay, so in 2011 through 2016, there was a movement in New York State to get a state vegetable. That vegetable will be corn. We don't typically view corn as a vegetable, but hey, guess what? Welcome aboard. So, if you ever drive upstate, you'll see those miles of corn stalks. Corn has a history of in New York, going back all the way to the native Indians. We know how to do corn right over here. Not only do we know how to do corn right, we have a university, Cornell, that actually studies corn and has released many studies. So I think we really know how to do it right. So what goes on how your corn tastes and how it will affect what you have. So like everything, just picture it like this. You go into the store, there's usually only one or two corns. There's a colored corn and then there's a yellow corn, and you're like, ew, I don't like the color one, we're getting the regular corn. Well, how does that happen? Corn wasn't always yellow. Most of it, dating back already to times of in Arizona and different states, it was traditionally could be called blood corn or purple or all different colors. It was what grew and that's what they had. Yellow obviously took over in popularity, similar to orange carrots. Though in Holland, purple one was the one that was colored, and I've actually brought home, to my wife's chagrin, all different colored carrots and sat and tasted them. I love tasting it, just like corn. So New York corn, for the most part, is what's called sweet corn. We have different growing cycles than other states. Depending on the weather, there's a short season and a long season. Like its name, short season and long season, how much time you have to grow, the weather related. On top of that, you have to factor in the soil. The soil plays a tremendous role in it. The moisture in the soil, the rain, and the chemical content in the earth. The makeup, it's always alternated very often between soybean and corn. What are you going to do? Obviously, you want to isolate and produce the best corn for your ground, your earth, as opposed to, taking one that grows well elsewhere and bringing it to your state. That's why even on, let's say, the most popular corn, different states will have very different flavors. But what's interesting is the cross-pollination. Is you can have a yellow corn with purple seeds, purple, kernels. Those kernels, it's from cross-pollination. There was a colored kernel nearby, pollinated the yellow one, changed different colors. That's why you'll have a yellow one with two random colored kernels. So everything in the area, that's how sensitive your corn is to what's going around the pollination. Similar, let's go for a second in apples. Just like different states have different apples and taste differently, and the fact same thing as corn. It's very different. You are generally always speaking, when you taste corn, very often you will be tasting the same, the canned corn, generically made one. But when you zero in and you taste a specific state's corn, you will pay attention. You will see how different they are. It's like a Granny Smith apple to a Macintosh apple. No relationship. That's why it's important to get you on board to appreciate Terebelo bourbon. Make sure you subscribe, follow, like, LinkedIn, or whatever. And of course, we're going to dig much deeper into the corn. This was just an introduction on why you must hold with us.